we take a look at Worlds Afar Collection. It is the Kickstarter expansion for Eclipse Second Dawn for the Galaxy. Let's take a look.
There are hobbyists among us, geniuses with the ability to play any game they want to. In 1978, a corporation known as The Interior isolated a young hobbyist named John and exploited his genius for their entertainment.
Then one day, their hobbyist ran away.
Well, here we have the Worlds Afar Collection. It is an expansion for Eclipse Second Dawn for the Galaxy. This was part of the Kickstarter. This screams Kickstarter, the way that this is all done up and laid out. I doubt this will be for retail. I don't know if it's Kickstarter exclusive or not. If it does go retail, it probably won't go in this form. As you can see, I mean, it's very, you know, Kickstarter-esque. I believe, yeah, see here it even says not to be sold separately, as it is kind of like part of that. And then just the box and everything itself is very basic, you know, very clean. Flip it on the back. Some absolutely gorgeous artwork right here. A little bit of an indentation right there. That's kind of unfortunate. Again, definitely didn't happen during the shipping, as everything was packaged really, really nicely. So this would have been done in the warehouse, you know, when all the boxes were being taken and put into, you know, these shipping boxes themselves. Let's go ahead and open this up. It definitely seems a little heavy when I fill the thing. There's something definitely over on this side more so than over here. This seems very light. There's something over there. Let's go ahead and take a look inside and see, everything is just thrown in there. This is definitely a Kickstarter add-on, not something that you would see. I'm betting this is the expansion, and a majority of the stretch goals are probably going to be in here. So let's... Okay, this is kind of interesting. Alright, and then this also is a little more telling too. If you see how everything is done up. Alright, see, this is what I'm guessing. That when it comes to all of the expansions, this will be what you buy retail. So probably not the collection here in the box, but all of these little individual bits. So, and if we take a look, yep, here, and then, see here, you know, remember during our unboxing we noticed the little holes? Well, so now here, ship stands, so that's a nice little upgrade. Some extra translucent dice, 2 of those. More. Oh, and then there's that one, and then this right here is probably the Kickstarter exclusives. That's probably what this is going to be, or this is going to be the Worlds Afar expansion. Because again, this seems very Kickstarter-y. You know, everything's bundled up. So this is probably going to be the more exclusive part of this, that Worlds Afar expansion, and all of these, I'm guessing we will be able to buy retail. So, and these look like the ships that we had, or no, human ships. Okay, oh, okay, I'm getting, okay, I'm starting to get what all this stuff is. All right, so let's take a look at each one of these individually and see exactly what we got. Well, let's start off with the 2 easiest items, the dice and the stands. So here we will go ahead and take a look at these. Now these of course are identical, so we only really need to open up one right here. And that's nice. So these are in little Ziploc bags, so it's a bag within a bag. And then here are the same dice that you get in the game. Not amazing, just put out. The only difference is they are the translucent version. So of course all of these have a blank on the one side. Here we go. 2 through 5 on the number sides, and then hits for yellow, orange, blue, and red. Because 6 is always a hit, 1 is always a miss. The other numbers could be upgraded or down to make or miss hits. The only difference I don't know for sure is if the different colored dice, if this is say like a 1 hit, and if you roll this exact 6 you actually get 2 hits, so forth and so on. That I don't know. So that's all these are. Like I said, they're the exact same as you have in the base game, except for they are translucent, and we got 2 sets of those. And then up next we have the ship stands. There we go. Trying to be nice to the bag so I can keep them in here. Alright, so the ship stands are just 2 parts, the base and then the bar. And then when we get into the ships, the human ships, we'll pop one of them on, take a look at it. So there are all the stands. Then of course I'm not quite sure if I pointed it out, but like here we have the dice. On the back we can see they do show the contents of each of these bags. So yeah, these right here I believe are definitely going to be the retail side of everything. You can kind of see how everything's all packaged up. But here we can see the backs, so you can see the contents, where it even breaks down what is actually in each bag and counts and everything. Here we have the minor species expansion. Go ahead and flip it over so we can see exactly what is in here. Contains 9 tiles, and then I'm guessing the rules for everything. It's actually showing you all of the tiles, so that's nice. Go ahead and crack this open. That one's being a little more of a pain. Come on. There we go. And then in here, so there, yep, there we have the rules for that. Well, I like that. That's nice little art and credits. And then where it shows those abilities and what they all do. I like that. And then the actual abilities themselves. Very cool. Here we have the Rift Cannon. I'm guessing this is going to be an extra special upgrade for the ships, probably an extreme advanced upgrade. Let's go ahead and flip that so we can see what exactly is in the pack. So we have our 4 Rift Cannon dice and our 3 upgrades. So it looks like there are 10 of them, so you can put it on 10 different ships, or that multiple people can do it. But it looks like it can only be upgraded once or twice, because there's only 2 of each of those. Interesting. Let's go ahead and open this up. There we go. Come on. There we go. So So up first we have our dice. Now these are interesting. These are very unique. So here we have our empty side. So I'm guessing that's still going to be a miss. Then a single. But see here, then we have a single not, filled in. Interesting. And then a 4 with a single non. Then a 2. And then, okay, so then there's 2 blanks. Very interesting. And like I said, there are 4 of those. There we go. And then we have our rules, our rule sheet. There we go. Deals 1 damage, 2 damage. Deals 3 damage to target and 1 damage to one of your ships with ripped weapons in the battle. Yikes. Deals 1 damage to one of your ships with ripped weapons in the battle. And then the attack misses. So there's 2 attacks. Wow, so this is a very interesting weapon. It looks like it's going to do potentially a good bit of damage, but potentially hit you as well. Where 50% of the time, actually more than that, more than 50% of the time, it's either going to do nothing or hit you. And then only 50% of the time it will hit your opponent. So that's oh, and then like the other one, just some art on the back of the instructions, and then those tokens. Interesting. Up next we have our human or Terran ships. Now I don't remember if any of these are in the base game. I don't think there were, because these all look different to me than what I remember seeing. Or there may have just been the one. Yeah, there must have just been the one, because here they're saying 6. So, because I remember when I did that unboxing, I was like, well, hey, now you won't be able to play Terran against Terran because you don't have all of the stuff. This right here is what's going to allow you to turn one of the different colors, into the Terran ships. And here it shows you all the content. So you have your space station, your cruisers, your dreadnoughts, and I don't remember, but your interceptor. Maybe it was an interceptor, I think. So 108 ships. Very cool. Let's go ahead and look at these. No. All right. So we have green, blue, a yellow, and a black. And it looks like they are all the same. Well, no. These red ones look... No, they're the same. Okay. So yeah, they do all look the same. See, and I'm guessing that's why it's only showing that. So there are these 4 in these 6 colors. Dump you guys out. Move you up a little bit. Because I definitely do not remember seeing these in the base game. So let's move all you. And of course now though, because we have these, I would want to find some way to get 6 more of the trays. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I want. I want 6 more of the trays and the dial, so everything can be put in there, and then of course, it's colored spheres and all that. Now that's what I'm wanting. This looks very Star Trek-y to me. Alright, so let's look at these. So here we have the space station. And let's actually change something up real quick. Let's switch to yellow, because I think the yellow will show up a little better. So you can see everything. There we go. So the base, Dreadnought, the Interceptor, and the Cruiser, I think are the names of them all. Alright, so you see there's a good bit of little detail. Like I said, the black will be hard, but for these other ones, just put a wash over these and they will definitely pop. And you can really see all of those. It's Dreadnought. And then of course I grabbed one of the stands that we looked over earlier. So now we can stick that in there. That's cool, I like that. And let's grab another one. You can see both of those. And of course he sits on the map tile, so, and then same thing with him. So yeah, so these now give us all the ships for the Terrans, so we can actually play multiples of those in a game. So this definitely, to me, seems like a good add-on for for extending your game. Here we have the Galactic Events expansion. So if we flip it over, we see the contents: 8 sector hex. So we have a nebula, supernova, black hole, and a pulsar. That's cool. So we have some what sounds like events that could happen. So rather than turning over, a solar system, you're turning over a more of an event type or a space anomaly. That's cool. I like that. Alright. And then the rules. The black hole. And then the supernova. And then finally the nebula. That's cool, I like that. Just in case. And then all of the stuff. So 3, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3. So there's 1, 2, and then a bunch of 3s. Wow, look at all these. That's interesting. All these little wormhole jumps. So I'm guessing that means this would be, to get in here, you'd be move and then have to do another move to get over here and then maybe another move. So rather than this being 1, it's actually 3. And then the rest of these are all 3s. Oh no, that was right the first time. Huh, interesting. Then we have another one of those nebulas again. And then that's an actual world. And then our final one. Out of all of these, I think this actually was one of my favorite expansions thus far. Very cool. I like that a lot. Here we have the Worlds Afar items. Again, I believe this is kind of the expansion part of it and the Kickstarter, because it seems very Kickstarter exclusive, where everything else had, you know, that retail packaging that it looks like. This appears, I mean, it's just here in this bag. So I'm betting out of all of this in here, if anything is Kickstarter exclusive, not going to go retail, I would bet it is this one. So let's go ahead and open this up, and it doesn't look like anywhere has a nice easy open, so we'll just rip into this bag. Alright, there we go, and see everything that we got. Alright, so here we have some scoring pads and a bunch of those. And oh, here we go. And then these are the reference. See, a lot of these are I'm starting to remember these from some of the stretch goals. Then we have player reference tiles, and these are done so you can, I guess, hold it up right here. I don't know what you'd be hiding. I don't think it would be anything you need to hide. I don't know why they've done it in this trifold manner, but so here we can see all of the stuff. And all this we should recognize from the instruction book. And there are, should be probably 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those? 5, 6. Yeah. 6 of those. And then Worlds Afar extras. Optional turn order variant. Okay, interesting. And then here are all of those tokens for changing the player turn order. So instead, I'm guessing if you didn't want to do it in the whole, you know, the first one out is going to be the first player, and then around the board that way, or maybe it works, maybe adds that to it. Counterclockwise, yeah. And then, yep, same kind of thing before, where we have the aliens on one side and the different Terrans. So here, let's look at those. So there are all the different alien species. And then different human species. And then the turns, just 1 through 6. And then here are the additional blueprints that were done in the Kickstarter. Go ahead and pop those. So they have that back. Oh, here we go. They do have different backs. Okay, so it looks like there's one for each type of an additional blueprint. And that one. So I think this was the Guardian, if I remember right. That was the Guardian ship. And this was the ancient ship. And then of course the center space station. And then a few more discoveries. And then it's reward points or whatever, points for scoring points. And then that little bit there. All right, push you off to the side. And then here is, push you off to the side, that signed print or something, I think. Doesn't look like a real sign. It looks like it was still just, that was signed and then they just printed it out. It's pretty though. I mean, if you wanted to frame this and put it up somewhere. And the art book, I think. And some lore. Let's skip over some of that. I'm going to keep some of the lore spoiler free, I guess. A bunch more. That's cool. Well, that is everything for the Worlds Afar collection. Definitely this is all sorts of Kickstarter stuff and all of the retail add-ons that you'll probably be able to buy after the fact, all jumbled into one box. With as much time and effort as they put into the packaging of the base game, especially the Kickstarter edition of the base game, the way that this came is a little disappointing. You definitely aren't going to want to be able to keep everything in this box, especially for the Worlds Afar expansion that is in here. Things will definitely get damaged like that print that they had in here. So you definitely wouldn't want to keep anything in here for a long period of time. So you're going to need to be able to take it out, but there's no room for any of this in the box. So one thing that I definitely would want is a larger deluxe box for the game that I could put all of this in here, and then where we could buy 6 additional colored packs, that have all the 2 inlets, all the cubes and the spheres, so you can actually turn all of these human races into full-on collections, and then a giant box that'd be able to support all of those, all 12 of the items, everything in here all put together nice. Because once you have everything taken out, again, I don't see you being able to put any of this in the base box. But I do like everything that's come in here. I like being able to get the human ships so you can play with all of those, in the base game, so you can have multiples in there. I especially like that Galactic pack for those different terrain, those different little areas, and then that rift weapon. That could be devastating, but could hit you back all at the same time. And then just the little stands to be able to move things around the board, have them raised up a little bit. Just going to give life to the game. Anytime you can give life to a game, I'm all in favor for that. But that is it. That is the Worlds Afar collection. I hope this unboxing has helped you to determine if this is something you might want to try to look into getting. This right here, again, is probably definitely Kickstarter exclusive. So to get this collection, you would probably need to buy it, third party after the fact. But you will hopefully be able to see all of those little mini expansions within this, and I'm guessing those will go retail. So you will be able to see all of those items. Well, until next time, guys, I'll see you later.